Hi, welcome back. Just now we were just talking to Andrew Wong of MIRC ICT Resource Centre, and share with us about really funding for ICT. Especially we want to have a new setup, and there's actually a lot of funding available in Malaysia. Malaysian government has been very actively through various organizations helping to fund to grow the ICT industry. And the question is really the awareness of it, how people want to approach it, and certainly, and he also touched on certainly it's not question of ICT funding is not, success of ICT is not about you have a great idea of funding, but also to me that's not what he mentioned. Very important is really market access. A lot of young people say, "Hey, I got a great idea. I just need money." You pour money, but all of a sudden you find out that you work for a long time and absolutely nobody appreciate. You can see you have a better idea, but if you cannot access to the market, nobody appreciate, nobody using it as well, you would have problem. Maybe Andrew can share with us what you mean by market access and how have you been able to help this new entrepreneur access to the markets.
Actually, when we first started, a lot of entrepreneurs came to us to again look for market access. And we do that. We did all this by going through all the roadshows, okay, and of course using what you call the electronic means, to push their product to our SME database. Mm-hmm. As we know, there are only about 550,000 SMEs in Malaysia, and we have about 10% of the SME database in Malaysia, which is quite significant. Okay, so that's how we create that. But backing up a little bit, one of the very important aspects about market access is that you must have the right product that meets the need of the customer. And a lot of the entrepreneurs that we know, I mean, this is not just for ICT, but it's entrepreneurs in general, right, come up with products that are very common. There's nothing unique about the product, and they are in a competitive space. That means they're competing with all the other competitors to get the attention of the customer. So what does you compete on now? I mean, when your product becomes commoditized, you actually talk about competing in terms of price. But price competition doesn't get you anywhere. Okay? So you must look for unique proposition. So that's what I've been telling our entrepreneurs, that you must be innovative. And I find that our Malaysians at this point in time are not that innovative. We have so many entrepreneurs that come back to us and say, "Okay, I want you to help us to market this ERP product, enterprise resource planning." There are so many ERPs in product in the country and not in the world. Okay, so how am I going to help you?
Everyone is coming to try the better ERP, better web browser, isn't it? Right?
That's right. And then of course, because they're so passionate, they say ours is the best. So it's very difficult. So we always look for unique proposition, and this is where marketing comes into place. In order to market a product, you must find your unique proposition. Why the customer should take your product instead of the other competitor product. So we must have innovation, and this is something I'm trying to cultivate among Malaysians now, especially our SMEs, on how to be innovative in their
But
business.
Andrew, I beg to. I mean, actually, if I look through Malaysian, whether you are whatever race you are, Malaysian actually are very innovative. If you look globally, a lot of nice invention. Actually, Malaysian. I was just reading the other day, pen drive. Pen drive that we use, it was invented by Malaysian. Of course, he done it in Taiwan, but doesn't matter. I think Malaysia actually, I suspect the culture, the school system does create a lot of very innovative people. The question really, how do we take it to market and become successful? I guess that's where you come in.
No, I think the major challenge is actually finding all this innovation. Because I have seen so many business plans, and I've gone through so many pitching sessions. I have not found that many innovation.
But in that case, what would you say? What's Malaysian lacking, to get into the phase of being from idea back to market and become successful? Of course, what are things that you've gone through? What do you think? What can they do going forwards?
I think they need to go through an innovation program. Okay, that's the first thing that that we have told the Multi-Million Development Corporation that we need to generate more ideas. And secondly, that our Malaysian government should be more supportive in terms of identifying inventors, you know, whom I believe have invented a lot of nice innovation, but unknown in them. Because they are individuals, they are unknown in the market. So we also have to go out there and find all these inventors. And then if we can match inventors and a company together, then we'll be able to bring an innovation into market. Because inventors may be just good in inventing, but a company, a commercial entity, may be good in marketing. So we can bring them together, we will have a very strong, innovative product. The same thing goes to universities. Universities come up with innovation, with research, applied research. You know, how do we bring all this to the SME to blend together university research with the commercial entity and come up with a stronger product? So these are the challenges that Malaysia is facing right now.
I guess like most businesses, you have an idea, you must be able to commercialize it so that you can meet the market requirement, and that has been a big challenge.
Yes.
And I think that presumably will have to come from many areas, from education, trainings, the supporting industry like yourself, Creator Fund and other like MIRC as well. And I guess this probably need whole array, the government support, the family, the students, the business entity as well, and that's I guess where all you fit in quite well.
Yeah,
right?
And I think basically this is where incubation comes in as well.
Okay. Well, I think with this segment we just basically talk about. Andrew has just shared with us really the needs to commercialize an idea and a lot of innovations. And I guess we'll probably just take a break at the moment, and we'll follow up later on with something much more interesting. Thank you.